Hello, my name's Mandy and this is my channel Make It Sew. Today is Friday, which means one thing: Friday sews. I haven't done one of these for ages, so I thought, as I'm here on a Friday, why not? So I've only got a few makes to show you this week, but I'm hoping that they will give you some inspiration. They are classics, but I've not made some of them before. So the first one I've made, which I've had in my pattern collection for quite a while, is this one. And it's the Sew House 7 toaster sweater. I really wanted to make this when we were doing the Sew 7 Together challenge with, I was doing it with Judi from Running So and So and Sam from Sew Let's Sparkle with Sam. But of course, it was the wrong time of year to be making thick jumpers or any cosy sort of jumper, and we were making summer dresses. So I kept thinking, I need to make it. I don't know what I'll make it from, but I need to make it. And then of course Sam made one, and it was like, that's the kick I needed to get it done. And I'd had this fabric, you'll see I'm wearing it, and I will put proper pictures in. But I had this fabric, I bought it last year from Fabrics by Penny, who has a Facebook group page, and I bought 3 meters of it with the intention of making the tilly and the buttons billy dress. But as you would have seen when I did the collaboration with Michelle, the menopausal sewer, I didn't actually like how the dress sat on me once I lengthened it for my height. So there was no way I was going to waste this lovely fabric on something I wouldn't wear. So then I suddenly thought, oh, the toaster sweater. The only thing was, you'll probably think, don't adjust your sets, that this is the wrong way round, because normally cable knit goes the other way, but this is rope knit, and the selvage was this way, so that when you cut it, it turned out like this, and this is the way the stretch is as well, and that's where the stretch had to be. So I haven't done it wrong, and I've actually fallen in love with how it is. It's something slightly different, and a few people, when they've said they like it, they thought I knitted it. So it is a really soft fabric, so much so my daughter wanted it and I was like, this is my jumper. I wanted to make this for ages. Now the only thing is the collar. Peggy, who's Sew House 7, suggests fabric that is sturdy enough for the collar to stand up, but that hasn't put me off using this because I just really liked it, and I thought the cream colour would go with a lot of my garments so I could make outfits with it. So what I love about this pattern, of course, is the instructions. They're really good, but there's no hems at all, and I didn't have to adjust it in any way. I made the straight size XL, I think it was XL, and I will correct that if it's wrong. I didn't have to adjust the length of the sleeves. I know some people shorten them because it's got quite a big band on it, but I didn't lengthen the sleeves at all. And there's a big band on the bottom, which again made it nice and long on me, as you'll see from the photos. So it's another one of those perfect patterns because I don't have to adjust it and there's no hemming, and I did it all on my overlocker, so it was really quick to make up. So I'm now going to be looking for some more fabric like this so that I can make another one because I really love it. So that was that. And because my daughter loved it that much, and I had 3 meters originally, I then thought, what can I make her out of it that doesn't need as much, because I only had just over 1 meter left. And I've had this one for forever, and it's the Chalk and Notch Matt's Tea. So I got hold of that. I did it with the C&D cup pattern piece because it actually comes with 2 different options, and I made her this, which, if I can hold it up and show you, is that one. And it's more or less exactly the same as what I'm wearing, more or less. There's armbands and things, but it looks similar, but it's got no sleeves obviously. But again, that was a really nice make. It does have facings on it, and there was one bit, because I'd run out, I had to do the facing the opposite way on the fabric, but it hasn't affected how it looks, and that's something she really loved. So I made that for her. A couple of selfless makes actually this week. And then the last one that I made was, no guessing what, a patina blouse from Friday Pattern Company, and this was with the pumpkin fabric I had got from Joann's for my daughter, with the intention to make one of these. The buttons I had to source from an online shop, but they were actually called the pumpkin colour. And then, if I can get my coat hanger out to show you, I put the little Sweeter Than Pumpkin Pie label on there, and that's from Cosy Club Handmade labels, which I thought was just perfect. And this is actually one of my entries for the Sew to Celebrate 2 challenge run by Stash Hub, so it has already popped up on my Instagram feed because I finished that one yesterday. So that was my makes. As well as my garments I made this week, I also made something that will hopefully make my life a lot easier when I'm in my sewing room. So when I iron all my garments at the moment, I currently have one of these tabletop ironing boards that I purchased from IKEA many years ago, and it's okay, but if I'm wanting to press a big bit of fabric, obviously I have to go to my main ironing board in another room. But what I found was, because I use it on my cutting table, I have to move it out the way every time I want to cut out something, or if I've got a lot of stuff on there, it just has to get pushed out the way so I can press something there and then. And my daughter does join me in the sewing room sometimes to do her crafts, and I felt a bit guilty keep having to say, can you move off the table or move your stuff out the way so I can do some pressing while I'm making a garment. So I'd seen these types of ironing boards that are on trolleys, and I'd thought about it before, thinking I don't really want it permanently attached. So I googled it and found one where they'd put some wood inside the top tier of the trolley and fix the board to that, and I didn't really want that. But I had a white topper, and I'm going to put a little film in here to show you, but you can get what they call a trolley topper. I can show you underneath here. It's this white board here, and I thought I could use that somehow, and I involved my husband because I like him doing the DIY in the house while I'm sewing. So we'd come up with this idea of having a big magnet instead of screwing it so it was permanently fixed on the trolley, and the strong magnet just sticks to the metal so that when I'm pressing down on it, obviously the ironing board doesn't flip, because it would have done that otherwise. And already it's making much more sense having it on this trolley, because I can move the whole trolley out the way if I want the space, and I've got my cutting table all to myself. So he's very handy. When I say, can you make me this, he goes away, thinks about it and comes back and makes these suggestions, and it's worked brilliantly. So that was something else that I've made, or he made, this week. Today I have been to my lovely sewing group in Walpole. It's just what I've needed after the week I've had. It filled my cup and made me leave smiling, which was lovely. They're all such a lovely bunch of people. And I started on my second patina blouse, which is my Christmas fabric one. It's black, and I've managed to find some really smart snowflake buttons to go with it. So I can't wait to show you that next week. I actually, for the Sew to Celebrate challenge, showed everything I was hoping to make with 2 meters of fabric. So last Saturday I had a mammoth day of cutting everything out. So I cut out 3 patina blouses, I cut out 2 tote packs and 1 xanthe skirt, and the Kaya dress by Sew Love Patterns. So I really am determined to get these all sewn up. and I also spent some of that cutting out time on the virtual sewing room, so it was lovely to have company while I'm doing my least favourite bit, which is cutting out. What am I planning for the coming week? I've got quite a busy week. Tomorrow I am meeting a friend and we're going shopping, and then on Sunday unfortunately I'm working, but that's part of being in healthcare. So my weekend isn't going to be sewing this time, but on Monday I have got a day off and I'm planning to carry on with some of the Sew to Celebrate 2 makes that I've shown, and if I don't get them all done, I'm going to take them with me to a retreat that I'm going to on Friday with some other lovely people, and I'm sure you'll hear little whispers about it, and we will all tell you all about it after we've been. But I'm hoping to get some things made, although I can't guarantee I'll get lots done because there'll be lots of chatting, and we are going to hopefully do some fabric shopping, and it's just going to be a lovely weekend with like-minded people, so I can't wait for that. But if I can, I'm hoping to also take some other makes with me, and I'm also hoping to get some of this fabric so I can make another toaster sweater. I'm also have filmed today my October makes, because I'm aware that I haven't actually shown you what I've made all of October because it was a really busy month. So that's going to come out either Monday or Tuesday. I just need to finish my editing on that one. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get some sewing done this weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.